Spring has officially sprung at Alegria Village, and there's no shortage of stories to share.
From concerts and community projects to travel plans and movie nights, we've got it all right here.
So grab your calendars and get comfy.
The Pioneer News starts now.
From Community Television, this is Alegria's very own Pioneer News. With Dolores Bright, Michaeline Larson, and Chuck Hiller.
Welcome to the Pioneer News. I'm Michaeline Larson.
And I'm Dolores Bright. Thanks for joining us.
Mark your calendars. There's a resident meeting coming up on Monday, May 5th at 1 p.m. right here in the chapel. The Resident Council will be hosting the meeting, and we're excited to welcome Laura Japieski, our Independent Living Administrator, as the featured speaker. The meeting will include a business section where council members will give updates on ongoing projects, and then we'll open the floor for community connections, a chance for you to share your thoughts, questions, and ideas for our community.
Starting April 12th, we've kicked off a 2-week countdown for a secret ballot vote. So be sure to check your cubby around April 26th for your ballot. You'll be voting yes or no on whether the resident council should be authorized to spend up to $7,000 on a new microphone sound system to improve the audio in the chapel. Once you've filled out your ballot, you can drop it into the blue ballot boxes located in the Great Lakes and St. Clair lobbies. And don't worry, the last day to vote will be clearly listed on your ballot.
The council is always looking for project ideas, big or small, that will benefit all independent living residents here at Alegria Village. Recently, we approved Marion Harris's request to brighten up our community by planting pansies in the large outdoor pots near both clubhouses, the chapel, and even the guardhouse. Marion and Joanne Dallasanta got them planted just in time for Easter. What a beautiful touch. If you have a community-wide idea, we'd love to hear it. You don't have to do the research. We'll take care of that. Just grab a form from Carolyn Buell, our treasurer, and submit your suggestion.
Here's a special offer for music lovers in our community. New resident Jean Pfeiffer is generously giving a Nabi console piano free of charge. It's a well-maintained instrument, perfect for anyone looking to bring a little more music into their home. The only catch: you'll need to arrange and cover the cost of transportation. The piano is currently located in Taylor. If you're interested, give Jean a call at 734-946-8598 to learn more.
If you've been wondering what's new with Link Therapy, here's the latest update. Located in Chapel Court near the fitness center, Link Therapy continues to offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy to our residents. You might remember that they also used to host table talks on health topics every Tuesday at 3, rotating between lobbies, and led water aerobics on Wednesday at 11. But with just 2 therapists on staff, Billy and Jake, they've now got their hands full.
To keep these great wellness programs going, Parsh Home Health will now be taking over table talks, and Resident Life will be stepping in to lead water aerobics once the new schedule is finalized. We'll keep you posted as soon as those dates and times are announced.
Here's a big shout out to all of you generous residents. The Alegria Village donation program is thriving thanks to your continued kindness and community spirit. The STEP room, the STEP room, also known as Storage Room 4, has been a busy hub lately. As coordinators of the program, the team wants to thank you for the following request to use kitchen-sized trash bags and small to medium boxes for your donations. It's made loading and transporting items to local charities much easier and more efficient.
Please remember, when dropping off items, make sure they go inside room 4 and into the designated bins marked STEP, STEP. If the bins happen to be full, don't leave items outside the door. Instead, just call or text 734-673-0309 to let the team know. The volunteers aim to empty the bins once a week, but sometimes the volume of donation gets overwhelming, which honestly is a great problem to have. So keep up the amazing work, Alegria Village. Your generosity truly makes a difference.
Coming up on the Pioneer News, there's a lot happening around the village, and we'll have the latest on all of that.
But first, Chuck Hiller will have the latest faith news, including the latest on the death of Pope Francis and a new minister for the Protestant congregation here at the village.
The Pioneer News will return in just 1 minute.
Just one small act of distraction can destroy lives forever. In 2016, my son Mitchell was killed by a distracted driver using a cell phone. Now Michigan has passed a law that makes it illegal to use electronic devices while driving. Only hands-free methods are allowed. The hands-free law is in effect June 30th. It's too late for my son Mitchell, but other lives can be saved. So put your phone away and just drive.
Mom was always organized, but she started forgetting to pay her bills on time.
And she'd buy the same gifts over and over.
Telling the girls about my Alzheimer's diagnosis was really hard.
At first we had our cries, but then we were like, okay, let's make a plan.
Early detection gave us time to adapt together.
It's so important for you to think about what you can do and making the most of what you have.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Chuck Hiller joins us now with the latest on a sad story out of Rome. Chuck?
Pope Francis, the 266th leader of the Roman Catholic Church, has died at the age of 88. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Pope Francis made history in 2013 as the first Jesuit, the first Pope from the Americas, and the first non-European to hold the papacy in more than 1,200 years. Throughout his tenure, Pope Francis was recognized for his humility, his compassion, and unwavering commitment to social justice. Speaking out on behalf of the poor, the marginalized, and the environment, he encouraged people of all backgrounds to act with mercy, courage, and the love of face of adversity. Here at Alegria Village, many residents found comfort and inspiration in the words and leadership. His influence extended far beyond the walls of the Vatican, offering a moral compass during times of global uncertainty. As we reflect on his legacy, we leave you with one of his most enduring messages. The world tells us to seek success, power, and money, but God tells us to seek humility, service, and love. We have a heartfelt update from our spiritual committee here at Alegria Village. After many years of faithful service, Pastor Kurt Gebhard has officially retired. His final service was held on Easter Sunday. a fitting close to his meaningful ministry here. Pastor Kurt follows Sister Margaret, who retired last year, and with both of them stepping down, Allegria Village will no longer have clergy on staff. This marks a time of transition for our community, and with that comes a change to our worship schedule. Beginning April 26th, the Protestant church services will now be held on Saturday at 11 a.m. in the chapel, aligning with the recent shift in the Catholic service times. We're pleased to welcome Reverend Tracy Fussell of Inner City Baptist Church in Allen Park, who will be leading the services going forward. Many of you may recognize Reverend Fussell from the Vesper services he's already been conducting here. He brings with him a spirit of kindness and connection that we're very grateful to have. We thank Pastor Kurt for his years of service, and we look forward to his next chapter in our spiritual life together. Here's a list of our weekly scheduled services of worship and reflection. Midweek Vespers is every Thursday at 7 p.m., offering a peaceful time to recharge spiritually. The Protestant worship is now at 11 a.m. on Saturday mornings. The Catholic Mass is held Saturdays at 4 p.m., led by our faithful clergy and enriched by familiar tradition. The Lutheran worship meets every Monday at 11 a.m., opening the week with a message of faith and fellowship.
We appreciate your thoughts and words each week, Chuck. Stay with us. More community news is coming up next on the Pioneer News.
One scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
When the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
I'm relying on luck, but who knows if it'll be on my side.
When it comes to disasters and emergencies, it's not a matter of if, but when. Take control. 1. Assess your needs. 2. Make a plan. 3. Engage your support network. Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so, as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud. It grows louder when you ask for help and you're vulnerable. It is the thread that lets you know that no matter what happens, you will be okay.
Spring is officially here, and it's the perfect time to enjoy all the beauty and energy that spring brings. Flowers are blooming, trees are budding, and the world around us is coming to life.
Absolutely, Michaeline. And here are some fun ideas to help you make the most of the season.
Why not visit a botanical garden and enjoy the gorgeous flowers up close? Or if you're in the mood to shop, head to the farmer's market or fresh produce and local goodies.
And for sports fans, spring means it's baseball season. Grab a ticket to the game and enjoy the outdoor fun. Or simply enjoy the warmth of the season with a classic treat. An ice cream cone outside, and I love ice cream.
And of course, don't forget Earth Day was April 22nd, and it's a great reminder to keep our planet in mind all year long. Remember to carry a reusable bag, turn off lights when you leave a room, and if you want to get even more involved, consider volunteering at earthday.org.
And speaking of the outdoors, National Gardening Day was April 14th. It's the perfect time to pick up a shovel, plant some seeds, and start a year of beautiful homegrown flowers, veggies, or herbs.
Gardening is such a rewarding activity. It's been shown to reduce stress, improve memory, strengthen hands, and even lower blood pressure. Plus, it's something you can enjoy for years to come.
You don't need a big garden to get started either. You can try raised beds or even container gardening on a porch or balcony. Just remember, if you're out in the sun, have a seat nearby to take breaks and always protect your skin.
So get out there and enjoy this beautiful season. Alegria Village. Now, spring is all about new beginnings and fresh opportunities to connect with nature.
And don't forget, let's make this season not only about fun, but also about taking care of our planet and ourselves.
Now, spring has sprung here at CTV, and we've got a full season of shows you'll love, plus some exciting premieres you won't want to miss.
That's right, Michaeline. First up, if you're a sports fan, get ready to catch all the action with the Sports Guys. Join Christian, Steve, Chuck, and Rod as they break down the hottest topics and biggest stories in the world of sports.
You can tune into the Sports Guys at 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. Channel 1 for all the latest updates on your favorite teams.
And if you're looking for some great information to enhance your life here at Alegria Village, don't miss Mike Sala's This is the Life. New episodes are coming soon with tips and insights tailored just for you.
But that's not all. T with T-E-E, is hitting your screens this spring with all the news you need to know about everything happening in the Resident Life Department.
And here's the big news. Starting in May, you'll be able to watch all of CTV's original programs on CTV On Demand. That's right. Anytime, anywhere, you can choose your favorite shows to watch. And the best part is, it's free.
It's a brand new way to enjoy all the shows you love. Be sure to check out the program schedules in your Pioneer newsletter and every week in the craft room for updates on what is coming up.
So, whether you're a sports fan, a gardening enthusiast, or just looking for the latest news, we've got something for everyone this spring on CTV.
Okay, are you facing the challenge of downsizing? Or maybe you're just curious about how to create more comfortable, safer living space. Well, CTV has something special coming your way. Now let's bring in the host of this new program, Judith Minton. Judith, we are excited to have you join the CTV family.
Thanks, Michaeline. Hi, I'm Judith Minton, and I want to tell you about a brand new show on CTV called Thrive by Design. Together we'll look at the journey of one of our residents as she attempts to bring all her possessions in a space about 1/4 of the size of her original home. We'll work together to declutter, bring her personal design to the forefront, but keep health and safety very much in mind. We'll talk to first responders, we'll talk to professional caregivers, and other residents who've accomplished that goal successfully. So stay tuned as we get ready to thrive by design. Back to you, ladies.
Keep an eye out for more details right here on CTV and in the next edition of the Pioneer newsletter. Ready to take a break from the ordinary? The Village Travelers have a lineup of unforgettable adventures, and there's something for everyone.
Let's start with something close to home. On June 18th, set sail on the Diamond Jack Detroit River Cruise with a delicious brunch at the Hudson Cafe. There are still a few openings left.
Then on July 9th, it's time to root for the home team at the Detroit Tigers day game at Comerica Park. A great summer outing, and yes, several spots are still available.
On July 30th and 31st, hop aboard a Michigan Mystery Train adventure via coach. It's a fun, surprise-filled trip you won't want to miss.
From August 10th to August 16th, head east to the White Mountain Resort in New Hampshire. There are some openings, so don't wait too long.
In the fall, from September 28th to October 5th, experience true Southern charm with Colette Tours. Visit Charleston, South Carolina, Jekyll Island, Georgia, and Jacksonville, Florida. For this one, be sure to call Lois for details.
Then on October 17th, head to Turkeyville for a stage production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. A perfect trip with drama, music, and fun.
And looking ahead to next year, mark your calendars for April 17th through the 28th of 2026 for an unforgettable journey to Egypt with Colette Tours. This is a level 3 mobility trip, and you can book online at www.villagetravelers.net.
Okay. Then on June 27th, 2026, cruise the Baltic Sea for 14 days with American Cruise Lines, traveling from Rotterdam through the stunning Scandinavian capitals, Berlin, Estonia, and even good old Dover, England. Register on the website for this once-in-a-lifetime adventure.
And looking way ahead, 2027 brings 2 bucket list worthy trips: an August Canadian Rockies train tour with Colette and a combined Alaska land and cruise tour in late August through September with Colette and Holland America.
To sign up for any of these amazing trips, stop by the craft room or call 248-960-6505 between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.
And don't forget, the next travel meeting is coming up on May 15th at 3 p.m. in the Mackinac Room. It's the perfect time to ask questions and hear more details.
I know sometimes we get into it and it's just hard on both of us, but try to understand me more and I'll try to do the same. But you have excuses because you're old, so it's okay.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundidouttogether.org.
That is it for this edition of the Pioneer News.
The deadline for the next edition of the Pioneer News and newsletter will be Friday, May 2nd at 4 p.m. The next edition of the Pioneer will premiere on CTV Friday, May 9th at 7 p.m.
Make sure you look for the new Pioneer newsletter featuring more information and even more stories from around Allegra Village.
For Michaeline Larson, Chuck Hiller, our director Marion Harris, and the entire Pioneer News team, I'm Dolores Bright. Have a great day.